Again, after covering how to open AutoCAD, exiting AutoCAD using the different methods to input command lines in AutoCAD, what we shall look next is the AutoCAD user interface. So this basically represents the user interface where you have this upper part, these things here, you have this one, and the rest. So once you have opened your AutoCAD and opened a new drawing, which will appear this way, now these things can be active. These different things that are located here can be active. Initially, they were not active because this user interface only provides the recently created projects. But now we have opened a new drawing and they have become active. So in AutoCAD, this bar at the top edge of the window, this bar we call it the title bar, and it contains the program name, version, and version and minimize, maximize, and close. Also, it has this button, the AutoCAD button in the left upper corner of that window. After the title bar, we have this bar here that we call it the menu bar that contains home, insert, annotate, parametric up to featured apps. So this one contains a pull-down menu through which various commands and settings can be accessed. After the menu bar, we have this with so many icons. We call it the toolbar. So the toolbar, they are a set of icons through which various commands can be activated. So like the line command, you can just activate it by just clicking on this line command. The polyline, the circle, arc, and the rest. Here you have erase. For dimensioning, you have these command icons. For layers, you have these command icons and the rest. So after the toolbar, we will look at the drawing window or workspace. So this is your workspace or drawing window, the window that we usually use to draw. If you want to draw a rectangle, this is where you will draw it. If you want to draw a circle, you will draw it using this one. If it's a rectangle, the actual rectangle, you just draw it using this workspace. So the workspace or the drawing window is the location where we draw. It's the location where drawing will be happening. After that, you have this bar at the bottom where you have model, layout 1, layout 2. So this bar up to this model here, or the graphic and the rest, we call it the status bar. So under the status bar, it contains various tabs such as ortho, polar, or snap, grid, etc., through which various drafting settings can be made. This one, we call it the command line, where you can instruct your AutoCAD by giving it specific instruction. Let's say you want to draw a line, you can just type in a line and then you start drawing your line. So that is the function of that command line. After that, we have this here. We usually call it the user coordinate system. It's a coordinate system which have been moved away from the origin. So this one you can move it depending on where you want it to be. This one here, WCS, we call it the world coordinate system. It is a coordinate system icon located at the origin of the default coordinate system CAD. So those are the key things you need to understand when talking about the AutoCAD user interface, from the title bar to the menu bar to the toolbar to the drawing interface to the status bar, command line, the coordinate systems, the user and world coordinate systems. Those are the key things you need to understand when talking of the CAD interface.